Today we are making corned beef nacho fries. So first off, I'm going to do the potatoes. I'm going to make homemade fries with them. I didn't have any russets, so I'm just using some Yukon Golds. They do have a little bit different texture, but I think it'll work just fine. I'm using my Safe Slice mandolin here. It works great for doing this kind of stuff. You can choose the size and everything. I'm going to go with more of a shoestring size myself. And then I'm going to cook them with the air fryer. I definitely like this thing. It works a lot better than just a regular mandolin. The only con with it, of course, is you can't do like long lengthwise type of things. But pretty quickly, you got about a bag's worth of French fries, and they're fresh. And I'm going with a pretty small cut here. Next, I want to put these in an ice bath. I'm going to let them soak in water for about 45 minutes or so. At least a half hour, let the starch kind of come out of it a little bit. Now I got my fries, they're all drained. I'm gonna get them dried off the best I can. I'm just gonna layer them on a paper towel and just kind of dry them off some. So I have some sour cream, some jalapenos, my corned beef, of course. Got some shredded cheese to make our own sauce, 1 cup of milk, and then I also have a tablespoon of butter and flour. Next, we're going to go ahead and make our cheese sauce. So I'm going to melt about a tablespoon of butter, and once that's melted, I'm going to add in about 1 tablespoon of flour to make a roux. Go ahead and add our flour in. Now we just want to stir this and cook it for about a minute. Something about cooking butter just smells really good. You get that little bit of that nuttiness to it. And the longer you cook the roux, the darker it will get. And if you want to have your sauces a little bit darker, you can cook your roux a little bit darker. Next, I'm going to add in 1 cup of water, or I'm sorry, not water, milk. You could also use heavy cream if you wish, but I'm not going to because I think that's a little too much with the cheese. Go ahead and whisk this for a moment. It will start to thicken a little bit. And I always do mine on lower heat. All right, after about a minute to two, I'm going to start adding in the cheddar cheese. Use whatever cheese you wish. I want to use cheddar. I also grated this up fresh. If you buy the grated in the bag, it will work, but it doesn't work quite as well because they do put ingredients on the cheese that helps keep it from clumping inside the bag and everything. So it's always better to use freshly grated if you're doing a sauce. Go ahead and add the rest of it. I'm using about 1.5 cups of it. Then you just want to continue whisking this and cooking it on low for a couple minutes. And if you want it thicker, add a little bit more roux or a little bit more cheese. And if you want it thinner, add a little more milk. All right, so we're going to go ahead and we're just going to saute up the corned beef. I'm going to use my little misto because it works better with some of these pans. I'm going to go ahead and just give that a quick sear. It won't take very long. All right, I pulled my fries out of the air fryer. I should have made them just a little bit thicker, but they're pretty good here. We'll go ahead and plate everything up. Let's go ahead and add some of that liquid gold on top. This is a nacho. We're not holding back on this one. Next, I'm going to add the corned beef in. Throw on the jalapenos. We're going to squeeze on some sour cream. I like to put my sour cream in a little Ziploc to squeeze it on a little easier. I prefer to do that than just dollops. And then we're going to add a little parsley on there. There we go. There's our corned beef nacho fry. Another way to use that leftover corned beef. And it's pretty good. Thank you for stopping by. Subscribe, like, comment below.